Welcome everyone to another Wednesday night. No, it's Tuesday night. Fundamentals to Gain Inner Peace with your host, Coach Menachem Bernfeld. And here we are, a week, or not even, the week after Pesach. So tonight we're going to be discussing a little bit, finding some light and how to keep moving forward on this journey that we're on together. So thank you very much for joining, even though it's Tuesday night. Tomorrow night, we're going to have the Vart of my son. Thank you for the messages, all the Masidor messages. And Mitzvah Hashem, you should see Simchas by you. Mitzvah Hashem. Beautiful. Also, I want to talk about my book that I'm very excited. Here is the book that I put out, Come Home to Yourself. And it's on Amazon. I'll put the link in the chat or in the description if you're watching the replay on YouTube. So it's an interesting read. Different concepts, tools, a lot of what we talk about here on Wednesday nights. So let me put in that link and you can go get it. See. Here we go. Come home to yourself. So talking about all the parts that we become aware of, I want to share different parts that came up when I put up this book. So there was a part inside of me that said, very nice, you put it up, amazing, but don't talk about it. Don't mention it. Different thoughts, different ideas, like it's not a real book, it's just a small pamphlet. No, the concepts are not major. These different thoughts that come up. And could it really help people? Okay. And just seeing that those thoughts, basically it's saying you did great. I pushed through, I did the challenge. It wasn't easy, I did it. And now go back to sleep. Don't talk about it. It's not perfect. Maybe the next one. And to be honest, it's not my first book. There is another book there on Amazon, which I didn't talk about. And that was my experience. And now looking back, I'm aware of why I'm not talking about it and all of those thoughts of, don't tell people about it. It's not really. So the other book is called 21 Ways to Boost Your Self-Confidence, which I never spoke about. Now looking back and I'm seeing why. So it's just for this itself, the exercise to do it, see the thoughts that come up. For me, it's like a lot of awareness. I'm learning a lot about myself and those thoughts, the action that I take. Does it have to be perfect? Well, probably it's the beginning of many, I hope, Mitzvah Hashem. But again, the first one is not as easy. The second one gets easier. Third one a little bit easier. And the same way doing the Wednesday nights Zoom. The first time we got together, you can look back on that video, see what it looks like. I had to push through. Let's go. You can do it. Continue. Is it perfect? No. Does it have to be perfect? We're not looking for perfect. We're looking to, build, continue, and then become aware of those thoughts. So this is just sharing a little bit about the book. Get the book. Let me know feedback. Let me know what comes up. It's really more like an assistant to journaling. It's something that you could read slowly because it asks many questions and you want to see what comes up. I'm not giving you the answers you have. Different tips, different questions. So if you read it slow, not a lot of words, it is a little pamphlet. Enjoy it, and hopefully you'll find interesting things in there. Amazing. Okay, so let's come back into the room. Here we are after Pesach. Okay, what did it look like? Were you able to tap into that deep, um, deep space we know that we try to do before Pesach, finding an inner peace, even though there's a lot of noise going on. And it's always good to see after a Yom Tov, after a few weeks, a week. A lot of people are edgy to get back to regular routine. Other people just enjoy where they are. They would love to be there forever. They don't want to get back to routine. So wherever you are, to become aware. How do you feel? The Pesach stuff still laying around. You're waiting for somebody else to put it away. Did you go away for Yom Tov? So let's come into the room and just become aware. You can let me know in the chat where you are, the feelings that come up, the ideas about Pesach. If you were able to tap into that inner peace, the anchor that we discussed. Thank you very much for all the mazel tov wishes and on the book. Yes, and thank you for sharing. Many people have. There's enough time in that week to have ups and downs. So you have some things that you enjoy, and other things that don't really work out, and just being able to observe that is already a step ahead. So that's amazing. Pesach was both hard and nice. First time making Pesach myself. Congratulations. And that's an amazing thing to look at, see, what comes up. Didn't imagine how much work it would involve. It also had a lot of aha moments. Amazing. That's what we're looking for, the aha moments. Becoming aware. And then, which were very empowering, and I'm looking forward to discussing them in therapy. Amazing. Keep it up. Pesach felt like a long year. Took a lot of breaks, self-care, did some breathing. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, so that's what it is. That's exactly what we're looking for. Again, not perfect, but just seeing those aha moments, being able to observe, happily exhausted from Yom Tov. A lot of work, as usual, but enjoy the process. It was beautiful. Not simple with dynamics, so I was able to let go and not control, which was my goal. Congratulations. Again, these things are not easy, and it takes time learning. We spend time, hopefully every day, a few minutes to see where am I, what are those triggers, what could I do about it, what I can't do about it, but just being aware, being able to observe, that's number one. Okay, so now the question is getting back to routine. What are those feelings? Excited to get back? Any goals? Any ideas that you want to work on? Back to work, 9 to 5. What does that look like? Do you still have that excitement, that spark, something excited that you're looking forward to, or maybe you don't feel it, you're missing it. You're like going back to what? And with a lot of compassion, with compassion. If you're looking forward and you have goals, you still have that spark, which is amazing. Keep it up, tap into it. But if you don't, that's also normal. And seeing where am I? And it's okay for some people to get back to it slowly, slowly, a little bit every day. Some people have to jump into it, and whatever works for you, but being aware is what we're looking for. Being aware. Okay. And especially if you spend that week with other people and seeing how other people work, and you're able to observe, again, it shouldn't be in a way that's awkward, but it's seeing what works for you, what doesn't, and responding in a way that helps, hopefully doesn't make things worse. So if you spend Yom Tov with other people, things come up, the triggers. Amazing. Okay, so let's come into the room. Let's be here now. And thank you again for showing up. Just let's take a moment to pause, deep breath, and get grounded. Just be aware of what you're feeling. Sit comfortably. If you're laying down, take a deep breath and close your eyes if you're able to. Deep breath in through your nose and slowly out through your mouth. Good job. Just being here. Nothing needs to change. Deep breath in and out. Let the shoulders drop. Let your face soften. Let your body know it's safe to be here. It's okay. You're okay. You're safe. And keep breathing in and out. Deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Beautiful. And now gently bring to mind a moment, any moment when you felt alive. It could be the past week or even before. A time that you felt energized. Maybe you were laughing, connecting with others. You felt inspired or at peace. Any moment. Don't try to analyze it. Any time that you felt uplifted, felt good. Beautiful. Let that memory fill your body. Just feel it. Remember it. See how you felt. Feel the warmth, the light. And just be aware of where do you feel it? In your heart, stomach, your face, chest. Just be aware of what your body feels when you allow the feeling to come up. Now imagine that feeling expanding. Just tap into that good feeling and imagine it get bigger, spread to other areas in your body, filling you from the inside out, from that place where you feel it, and let it spread. No need to come up with anything new. You have those moments inside of you. Just find that moment and sit with it, become aware, and allow it to spread. Feel it. That spark, that positive feeling. You don't need to chase anything new to feel good. The spark is still there inside it. Just need to reconnect to it. Keep on breathing in and out. Allow yourself to feel it. Just be aware of what you're feeling. Breath in and out. Feel that light. That's right. That feeling is inside of you. You have it. It's yours. Stay there for another minute. Just feel that calm, that peace. It's yours. You deserve it. Always, you can always reconnect to it. Beautiful. Okay, if you're listening to the recording, you can stay here as long as you want, or now if you want. You don't have to come out. Stay there, feel it. Take a deep breath, and when you're ready, slowly come back to the room. Come back, and here we are. Okay, let me know what came up. So, like we did before Yom Tov, we knew it's going to be noisy. To be able to find some quiet moments to be able to connect to without changing the environment, being able to go in and to feel it so that we can observe and be there. And the same thing over here now after Yom Tov, whether you feel overwhelmed or you feel calm, looking forward, no matter what the feeling is, there's always that you can tap into. Something that you have already, nothing needs to change. It's inside of you. You just have to learn how to tap into it. So let me know in the chat if anything came up, how you feel. And I know many people, when they're on this journey, they're working and they see a little bit of progress, but it's hard. Sometimes they don't want to admit it. It's hard to see themselves change because they're used to seeing themselves in one way. But when you hear these new concepts, you slowly see yourself in a different way. You don't know how to eat it. Like, what? So just become aware of that aha moment. Just become aware of it. But continuing on this journey, you want to be able to look back and be able to say that there are things that changed, to give you that encouragement to continue. Many times people mention that nothing really changed. And that could be coming from the lens of perfection. Because when they will change and everything will be perfect, then they'll say, yes, I'm in a better place. But as long as that I'm on the journey, I still feel I'm struggling. I don't feel the difference, maybe a little bit. But this is a very, very important concept. Very important concept. To build, you have to go on to that little step so you can go on the next one. You can't jump all the way to the top. So if you have zero, you need a lot of compassion. A lot of compassion. You can find something. Sit down, quiet, and see, something small that changed, something small that's working out, something small that you did. And then you can build on that and say, okay, let me continue. Is it easy? No, but it's working. Maybe 1%. Okay. Nah, it's too little. I need much more. You can focus on that 1%, and then you can expand and build on it. And then you'll be able to feel it and let it, sink in, feel it instead of working with all the 99% that's not working with your old story that you're telling yourself. If you stay there, then you'll feel the same thing. If you wake up with the same mindset in the morning, then that's where your day is going to go. You want to see some change? So find that small thing that you can tweak. Instead of waking up with the complaint, say, what's something good I can look at? Instead of going to sleep with all those heavy complaints about the world, find something positive, feel it, and go to sleep with it. And you will slowly see the change. Amazing. Amazing. We are seniors. Our son led us learn for us with a lot of love. Wow, that's probably a lot of nachas, which is amazing. Something to think about, to feel, and take it in. Baruch Hashem. I feel let down after Yom Tov. Okay, you're not the only one. Wow. Just to be honest, see how you feel. Looking forward to the summer. Good. Look out for those things that you're looking forward to. Then I felt so calm and happy. Now after Pesach, I feel heavy and annoyed. Okay, let's bring some compassion into the room. What are those thoughts? What are those heavy and annoyed thoughts? Just becoming aware, listen to it. Just listen to it. Listen to those thoughts. You don't want to push it away. You've been pushing it away for many years. With the frenzy to pack things away so quickly, it's hard to process that Pesach is over. So much work, and boom, it's over. Hmm. It's interesting, Some of us are used to it, and this is what happens, so we follow, and we don't think so much. We're not so connected, so we just do. Now take it out and start cooking. Now clean up, put it away. But if you slow down, you tap into, wow, what do I feel? What's coming up? Do I enjoy it? Do I don't? Then we become aware, and that's one of the things I mentioned in the book. Let me read one page. So let me read a page so you get an idea what the book is all about. As children, our voice wasn't just our words, it was our truth. When you cried, you were expressing your needs. When you yelled, you were expressing your boundaries. When you played, you were expressing your joy. But somewhere along the way, you were told that voice is too loud, too inconvenient, too embarrassing, too much. So you quiet it down. Maybe not all at once, but slowly. And now You find yourself looking for validation before speaking, second guessing your choices, avoiding conflicts at the cost of truth, struggling to answer the question, what do you want? And that's not your fault. It's a learned silence. And here's the good news. What was learned can be unlearned. What was buried can be reclaimed. And then we have some practical steps. Step number one, ask, what do I like every day? Walk around every few minutes or in your mind again. No one has to know. Or maybe once every hour. What do I like? It sounds simple, but for many of us, this is a radical question. Start your likes lists in your journal. Add to it every time something feels good, fun, calming, or exciting. So these can be basic ideas and what we discuss. It's just that inner voice. Slowly, when you ask yourself that question, see what comes up. And if nothing comes up, stay there. So just sit there with compassion. Say, I don't even understand this question. What do I like? I don't know. I have to do what I have to do. Why ask me what do I like? Exactly. That's an awareness. You need a lot of compassion. But yeah, so those are the ideas to see how things can come up. Talking about Pesach, there's a lot going on. Again, making Pesach, going to other people, spending time with people, inviting, not inviting. They didn't invite you, they came, they didn't show up, the kids, the parents, there's a lot going on. And if we slow down, we can become in touch with the feelings, and that is the reason why many people don't want to slow down. Because there's too much we have to be able to continue doing. Why should I tap into those emotions? It can be heavy. So if that's the story, if that's the case, then yeah, I'm sure, for sure we need some time and compassion. What's going on? What's bothering you? So you can have a listening ear. It could be somebody else or yourself. Write it down. Become aware. Yeah, a lot of self-compassion. Okay, beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the mazel tovs and the mitzvah by you, Simchus. And thank you for joining me on Tuesday night. We'll see you next week in Mitzvah Wednesday night. Go get the book. Let me put it again in the uh, put the link. Okay, here it is. Enjoy it. Let me know your feedback, whatever comes up. And you can start journaling, becoming more aware. And I'll see you in Mitzvah next week, Wednesday night. The recordings are available, menachembernfeld.com. And any questions that you have, feedback, always welcome, coachmenachem@gmail.com. Have a great night. Take care of yourself. Thank you for joining. I'll see you next week.